Mother's Day sneaks up on me every single year. I feel like I'm never ready for it, and I feel like I never have any actual shoots planned, but this year is going to be different because I think I'm actually ready and I might have planned something. So for this Mother's Day, I am going to make 10 of these big giant roses, and I'm going to put them in a set and kind of just make it look really pretty with big giant roses hanging out everywhere, and maybe put a swing in the middle because it's been a while since I pulled out the swing, and just make it look really cool. I don't really have a full plan. It's gonna kind of come together as I see it because I'm not good at actually drawing things out. But to make all of these foam flowers, I'm going to need a hell of a lot of foam. So to do this project, I'm not lying, I really do need a lot of foam. So I did the math, I already made 2 flowers just to see what I could create with the foam. And I need 5 packages, if not maybe 1 more. So we'll see if I have to go back to the craft store, and I really hope that I don't. But I am ready to make big flowers. So I have all of the foam cut out, and now it is time to assemble it all. And the first thing about assembling it is to make sure that the flower has a good base to it. So I am going to take the little petals and roll them into each other to create a nice petal base so that I can make the flower from there. This is the base of my flower. So the base is basically just the littler petals rolled into a nice, neat little cone. And I am going to now take the bigger petals and I'm going to put them on. The bigger petals though are a little different. So I'm going to take these, I'm going to put the heat gun on them and kind of stretch them out at this point so that it allows them to have a little bit of a curve to them. And then I am going to take the petal pieces on the edges and curl them in and under with the heat gun. So it's kind of it's all an easy process. It's just a lot over and over and over and over and over again. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and show you what that looks like and make the rest of these flowers. Okay, so I got some Quikrete from Lowe's, and the plan is to use it for the base of the flowers that will actually hold them up. I did some candy canes for Christmas, and my goal was to have those stand straight up too, and I used a wood X to hold them up, and I didn't like it. It actually was really wiggly. It was hard to make too, so I figured this will be easier because I can just put the PVC pipe straight into it and it should hold it straight and it'll be a nice base. So I'm going to try and make that happen. I've never used concrete ever in my entire life, so this is a whole new experience for me. And I did watch a video on it that told me that you just pour water on top of it and I don't have to mix it, so that sounds nice, but hopefully that's not wrong because I don't really have a lot of things to mix with. There's a big part of me that just wants to guess how much water to add because I don't want to math. Okay, let's do it. Something I did not think about when I was thinking about using concrete is the fact that I need something like a base or like a mold to put it in. I just was like, I'll buy concrete and then I will use it to make the bases for this. I need to go back in time and tell that Jess that she needs to get like pots or something to put the concrete in. But it's fine. I'm going to make a mold, I think with some scrap foam because I have a ton of it. So I'm going to fashion my best mold that I can right now and hope that it works. It might not work. We'll find out. Okay, I have all of the concrete mix in and it says to just pour water over it. I hope this is correct. That's kind of cool looking. Okay, let's hope for the best. So my studio is in a old like warehouse, so that means that some spots in it look like this, and they might not be the prettiest of things. In fact, my actual studio looked like this before I went in and like redid everything. So the outside of it, which is where I am now and do a lot of painting, looks like this. But this is where I went to paint everything. So let me show you what our flowers look like. All right, everything is painted. And I am just waiting for everything to really be dry before I go grabbing them and bringing them back inside. So I have 10 flowers all together. And they look so nice. I'm very proud of them. Concrete update. It did work, and I thought it was all ready to go, but I pulled it out and it fell apart. So I'm going to do the bases for these at a later date. I will, so that they like stand up on their own, but I will do this later out of the video when I have time to actually let them cure the amount of time that they should. So yay for it working, but boo for me pulling it out too fast. And the flowers are done. All 10 of them took maybe 2 days to come up with the whole thing all together. So not that long of a project, and quite honestly, I probably could have got them done in all one day if I had let myself sit there for a really long time. Honestly, just turn on a show like Shadow and Bone like I did and watch the whole thing while you make the flowers. So you can totally binge watch a show and make your craft projects. It's totally fine. But I think I'm going to take these flowers outside to show you because I didn't make the bases like I said I wasn't going to because I didn't plan well. So I'm going to take them outside and show you now. Remember to like and subscribe down below and leave me a comment because I like those too. And I will see you next week.